Caitlin Clark
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm a fan.
Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm
forth.
a fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
She was supposed to be the Michael Jordan of the WNBA, but after a humiliating 4-point game, ugly racial headlines, and now a team suspension, Angel Reese is at the center of a firestorm that's splitting the league in half. And Stephen A. Smith? He just dropped a nuke on her entire career.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living, you know what, at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never gotten to this point.
We have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out, like, this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along.
It started as a college rivalry, Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Two women, two contrasting styles. One, the golden shooter from Iowa. The other, the brash, relentless forward from LSU. The 2023 NCAA championship didn't just crown LSU. It ignited a cultural moment. Race, gender, respect all collided in one viral celebration.
Season tipped off this weekend with several marquee matchups on the slate. Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive
Both women entered the WNBA with huge expectations. Clark hailed as the savior of the league. Reese, the cultural icon poised to dominate. But the reality? Far more brutal.
Because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shit.
Just days later, the Chicago Sky bench Angel Reese. No injury, no warning, just benched. Speculation spreads like wildfire. Was it internal drama, a performance issue, or something darker?
Second of it. Your thoughts?
Oh, first of all, it's not rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
Reese didn't fight this alone. Shaquille O'Neal came to her defense. Jewel Lloyd and other WNBA stars pointed out what they call a double standard in the media.
Elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second. But before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The NWNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, et cetera, et cetera. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
Oh, man. The latter part of that, Stephen A., is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlyn and Angel Reese. I remember funny clips on the internet.
Here's the truth. Angel Reese isn't just a player, she's a symbol. For some, a hero. For others, a problem. But all of it hinges on what happens next.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark. Because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no-good-ass people.
This wasn't just about basketball. This was a reckoning. But we want to know, is Angel Reese being unfairly attacked? Or is this the reality check she needs?
It's only women that get this. I'm tired of it. Like, here's my thing, you guys. What else? Who are these girls? Who are these girls that are hating on Caitlin Clark? Are you just combing through Twitter? What else are these women supposed to do? Fawn over her? Fangirl over her? Bend the fucking knee? Kiss the ring? Like, what do you want from them? We cannot, every time the girl plays a game, she got 40 games, guys. She got 35 more games. We are not every single game gonna revisit and retread this same tired ass rhetoric that all these girls are hating on her, and they need to be thankful they have been.
From college superstardom to WNBA controversy, Angel Reese was hyped as the next great icon now, suspended by the Chicago Sky. And Stephen A. Smith? He just delivered his most brutal takedown yet. What went wrong? And is her career on the line?
Goose comes along, and she wreaks havoc. She's the Rookie of the Year. She's 4th in the league in MVP voting. 4th in the league, her rookie year.
Wow.
Outstanding. She's like Steph Curry. She can pull up from anywhere. You understand? She has that kind of capability. Didn't win a national championship. Lost to LSU one year. We lost to South Carolina another year. But she's outstanding and clearly worthy of being the #1 overall pick. And what I was saying to everybody is ride the wave. Rising tide lifts all boats.
Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark wasn't just a college rivalry, it was a cultural flashpoint. Reese's iconic "You Can't See Me" taunt in the 2023 championship sparked millions of social media reactions and divided fan bases.
Oh, she balled at Iowa in college. She's balled since she's been in the NBA. She came into the league last year with no break whatsoever between the college game and the pro game and did her thing. Ended up as an all-star, ended up being 4th in the league in MVP voting, was the clear winner for Rookie of the Year. No competition whatsoever in that regard when it was really all said and done. We know what she brings to the table.
Draft night in 2024, Reese joins the Sky. Clark goes to Indiana Fever, the WNBA's most teased matchup. But the rookie reality? Reese averaged 9 points and 7 rebounds, not the dominant force expected.
I actually feel bad for Angel Reese at this point, and it has nothing to do with like how she's handled herself or anything. It's just simply Caitlin Clark is so much better than Angel Reese at basketball that it doesn't feel fair.
Yeah, I think Angel Reese is struggling with the fact that Caitlin Clark is better at her best thing than she is.
But she's better at everything.
And
she had a triple-double. She's tied for the 3rd most triple-doubles in WNBA history, and she's played 50 games.
Yeah.
In their much-anticipated showdown, it all collapsed. Reese, just 4 points. Clark not even playing bench-bound, but Fever win by 35. The stage gone dark in an instant.
Unfortunately, it comes with the crown.
I got to push back on you a little bit.
Okay.
I think you're being a little bit too PC. Let's call it what it is. I am not trying to say that she should be criticized or she is wrong. What I'm saying is by pulling it down, clearly you felt there was something wrong with it. Now, yes, you are 22. Yes, you are young. And there's a lot of things that we didn't want people to know about when we were her age. Fair enough, especially me, okay? Because I'm 30 plus years removed from that age. I got that part. There was no social media then or whatever. But here's my point to you. She knows there's social media. She is not dumb. She's quite a...
Then came the storm. Live on ESPN, Stephen A. called her out. "She's not Caitlin Clark. This performance is unacceptable. It's not just noise, it shattered the hype overnight."
Robinson of the WNBA will be Caitlin Clark if she stays healthy. There's a group of them that would hope for her to be out. But
why do you say she's going to be the Jackie Robinson of the WNBA?
Well,
it's not like she's the first white girl.
She's not the first white girl, but she's the first white superstar at the levels where she's scoring these, the threes she's shooting. She's like a Steph Curry. She's the first actual superstar that people care. When's the last time we watched like college basketball? If I told you, tell me the greatest college basketball female basketball players last 30 years, and you watch, I know her. She's our meet. But you look at some of these names, you see some of these people on how they.
Just days later, Chicago Sky bench her without explanation. The league responds to allegations of hateful fan comments with a statement condemning racism. But whispers swirl. Was it attitude, performance, or politics? This exploded into a wider debate. Many argue Reese is being punished harsher than Clark ever was, bringing up race and media bias. Quote from analyst Jamal Hill, "It's not black versus white, it's what they represent."